Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. For today's reading, I've decided to do a love reading, and I have 3 piles to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. If you're having trouble choosing your pile, I've actually decided to do like a lucky dip, and that could help some of you who aren't really sure which pile's for you. So I'm just going to take a moment and choose a number. Okay, and I chose pile 3. I don't know, can you see? Okay, so pile 3 for those of you who wasn't sure what pile was theirs. For the rest of you, just choose your pile, take your time, and I will see you in your readings. Welcome pile 1. If you chose this deck, then this will be your reading. This is actually the Waite tarot deck. So today I'll be giving you a love reading. You don't have to be single. This could be like, you know, somebody who you're already in a relationship with, but I'm just kind of going to use the pretense of like if you're single, I guess. Firstly, I'm going to pull their energy. And then I'm going to pull your energy, and then I'm just going to ask, guess what the relationship will be like. So I think this person, I kind of feel like they live a lot in their head. Maybe they like think a lot and they overanalyze a lot. They can get caught up in their head. I think they could be caught up in their head about you and whether they want to take steps towards you. That could mean that you have already met this person. I feel like if that's the case, I think they could be caught up in their head because they want to, it's like they want to lay a solid foundation for something that's going to be real or like meaningful, you know, like something that can be grounded into reality that will last a long time. This person could be a Scorpio. They could have they might not be, they could just have Scorpio attributes. You know, they like to get deep. They like to have deep and meaningfuls. Like to see what's under the surface. They like to bring it to the surface. Ooh. They could also be a Gemini. I kind of feel like that could be your energy, or like, hang on. I feel like we're moving into your energy now. Definitely feels like they're trying to decide how to go about coming towards you. So they could be a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini. Or they could feel like that there is something between you, like they have a romantic attraction towards you. I mean, if you're already in a relationship with someone, then you would hope so. Kind of seems like let me just move these. So I feel like this is your energy now. Like you're in this, I don't know, I don't want to say like stuck, although you could be feeling stuck right now, but it's more like there's like a stillness, like a stagnancy, or like being stuck, but without the negative connotation. It's like you're not finished taking time for yourself. Maybe you're not ready for a relationship yet. Yeah, it's like you're, oh my gosh. Okay. It's like you're still working on yourself. You're still taking time out for self-care. I guess that could be why you're kind of at this like standstill. You could still be healing parts of yourself. I feel like for some of you you could have children and you're, you know, like maybe you're busy, or maybe you're healing the whole family. You're caring. There's definitely a maternal energy, so I mean you could be feminine. Ooh, okay. So like I was kind of thinking it could come in quick, but I felt like, you know, whoever this person is still trying to figure all that out. You know, they're unsure about how to approach you, or like, yeah. I think when it does happen, it is going to happen quickly, and it could be quite a shock with the Tower card coming out here under the Lovers. So what's the relationship going to be like? Oh, okay. Equality, equal giving and receiving. There's like a fairness. I wonder if in the past you felt like you've had suppression with your voice. Like not necessarily like just your voice, but like for a lot of you, I feel like it could be related to your voice. Maybe you didn't feel like you had to say, or you weren't listened to in your past relationships, or like something like that. I think this person could heal a lot of those old wounds. Oh, I kind of feel like if you were in relationships, or like, you know, the relationships that you had in your life, whether that be romantic or just like family or friends, you know, I kind of feel like you were potentially disempowered. I feel like this relationship, it's like coming into this relationship, you're going to feel very wary of being put back into that position again. But I think that you'll actually be quite empowered by this relationship. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I think that you'll be able to, like, this relationship will have good communication where you won't have to worry about speaking your mind. You'll be able to just have a rational conversation about things that bother you, or, you know, things that are on your mind. Yeah. I kind of get the feeling that there's a chance like you could be hesitant to do that if you've had past relationships where you haven't felt safe to do that. But this relationship will be different. So yeah, I feel like it's important that like you are I don't know, like there's kind of like a people pleasing thing where like you're not, like you might not say what you truly want to keep the peace, or you know, those types of things, where it doesn't seem like it's necessary. Like I think this person's really going to want, they want that equality, like they want the fairness in the relationship, they want like both of you to be happy and satisfied. They will listen. So this is very nice. It's going to help you find balance between having to hold strong boundaries and just learning to soften into like communicating your truth in a more softer manner, not having to fight for your rights, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely going to be empowering. I wonder whether this person has been in a relationship, in their previous relationships, where they've kind of been overpowered. Like potentially they've had critical partners, or like, you know, just domineering type of partners. And their relationships have been very, like, I want to say like competitive. Like there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. I guess that's why they would, yeah, they would be a good, I think they would have understanding. I think they have that to offer, that understanding. I kind of feel like there's something here with children too. Like I don't know if you like already have children, or they already have children, or they could offer you children. You know, I guess if that's something that's like on your mind, that's a concern, like maybe it's like that will be okay, whatever that scenario is for you. Yeah, so I definitely feel like they're going to offer you like uh that equality, the like fairness in the relationship. There will be equal giving and receiving, like I said, and I think I feel like they're very giving, very, getting like a really giving energy. Like they want to provide, but like it's more just like they're just a giving person by nature. Potentially, they've always given to people who, you know, like I said, have have just provided drama or conflict. They haven't been giving to the right people, so I think it's going to be like a equal exchange, like that fair exchange. Anyway, Pawan, I think that's your reading for today. I hope that's helpful and offered you some clarity. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this deck, then this will be your reading for today. This is actually a borrowed deck. It's from one of my friends. It's the Earth Woman Tarot. So firstly today I will be pulling cards on the energy of this person, and then oops, oh, no. And then I will be pulling your energy, And then I will be asking what the relationship will be like. It's like what you'll both offer, what you'll get out of it, you know, whatever comes through. So you could already be in a relationship, but I'm just going to speak in the context of if you are single. So just, I guess, put it how it fits. Okay, so it seems like this person, they have a lot to give emotionally. Like I feel like they've worked on themselves. And it's like they're planning for their future. I kind of feel like they've provided for themselves, like physically and emotionally. Like they've done a lot of work in that area. It's like their life looks pretty good. I think they're just like wanting to add to it now. So they're kind of like planning like that next step. I think this person, like, see how there's like all the little lights and everything? It's like there's so many opportunities for this person. Like, they're not living in lack, they've got plenty of choices. I mean, I would assume that would be in like a romantic aspect, like they have many choices, but I don't know, it's like they're looking for the right one. Maybe they're just not willing to settle for less. Now this is your energy here, so I feel like you could be quite playful or like innocent, have like a young nature. No matter how old you are, you could just have a young nature. And or like this could be how they see you, and I kind of feel like they see you as like you could fill their cup up. Like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like they've had all this to look through. They're like, oh yep, so many options, like, and then they just like they see you and they're like, yep, found her, found him, found them. I feel like there's going to be like a playful energy between the two of you. I feel like they could, yeah, it's almost like they have a lot of like suitors. Is that a lot of, like, you might feel like you have a lot of competition or something, like they have a lot of interest, but I don't think they're interested. Like maybe in the past they've, you know, had that kind of life, I guess, but they're done with that. They don't care for that anymore. They've gone through this like transitional period. Yeah, they're looking for something more aligned for them now that they've grown. They're looking for their star. Could be an Aquarius, or they could be. You could look very different. Yeah, that's what it is. You look different to everyone else, all the other interest around them. Like they see something unique about you that they like. It's like goddess-like. Oh, and they feel like they can work with you, like as a team, like they're like on the same level. Yeah, I think you will go on like a journey together, whether it's like business or like, it seems passionate. You could both be like interested in the same thing, passionate about the same thing, and end up going on a journey together. You're going to build together, grow together. I think this person is like, it's like they've grown into the sunflower, like strong and bold, like, and big, and just like, I don't know, they seem very stable. It's like beautiful on the outside, but very strong. Like, you know, it's like grounded, strong roots. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll both get what you want out of this. Like, there's more sunflowers there. Maybe that could be a sign, like sunflowers could be a sign. You're both going to get what you want out of this. I almost feel like you're his wish fulfillment. You're going to provide him with the things that, like, maybe he has a lot of people who are like, oh, like, I could do this for you and this for you, like, and I don't know, like, I want to say like desperate or begging, but kind of in that category, maybe. He's never had to like work for, you know, someone. And then like you come along and you're not in that energy. I feel like, yeah, it's like very different to what he's used to, or she. Anyway, Paltry, I think that's your reading. I hope that provides some insight for you, some clarity. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this deck, this will be your reading. This is actually Tarot Ballsy. So, firstly, I'm going to pull their energy, and then I'm going to pull your energy, and then I'm going to kind of see what comes out, like what the relationship will be like, or what you'll have to offer each other, whatever wants to come through. Okay, so firstly, I feel like there's a need. There's like it's like, I don't know if like the two of you are in a resting period, like maybe you just haven't met yet, or maybe like it's not quite initiated yet, or something like that, where like there's nothing's happening. I think it's because, well, obviously not the right timing, but I think there's like a level of both of you need to be focusing on like self-care, so that you can be at an aligned vibration. Oh, he could be a water sign. He or she. It could be a he. They could be a water sign. They could be Virgo or Gemini. I think they are right now focusing on their emotional stability. I think they're actually almost complete. It's like they're refining, or just like fine-tuning their emotional stability. Yeah, like I feel like that potentially like the emotional reactivity maybe they've had in the past, or like being triggered by things or people. Actually, I kind of get the vibes they could have struggled with like anger, something like that, like a short fuse, but that's something that they've been working on. They actually could be quite stressed, and through the stress, like, you know, maybe they're busy, like always stressed, always like just dealt with the pressure of like what society expects of them, and not really coped or learned how to manage their big feelings like anger, for example. And it's almost like they've taken time to slow down and put their mental health first. And yeah, they've like actually been able to pretty much master their emotional regulation. And I think they're in a better headspace now. I kind of get the feeling like can they have more of an ability to appreciate life and understand the meaning of life, like the point of it. Like it's not just about pushing yourself no matter what to get results or something like that. It's almost like they're actually finding enjoyment out of life now. I think they could. A part of this journey could have been through exercise. I do feel like they prioritize exercise. They could be quite fit. Yeah, they could have used exercise to help them emotionally regulate. I see purple. I'm not really sure. Maybe their aura is purple. Maybe they like to wear purple. Maybe that'll just be like some kind of signifier for you if you haven't met them yet or you're not sure like who they are. Purple could be significant. All right, move on to your energy now. Oh my gosh, 10 of Cups. All right, well, kind of seems like they see you as like a happily ever after. Or maybe you're just in this energy right now. Like, although you may not feel like it, you could be in a place where you're emotionally fulfilled. I kind of get the feeling like you could have a family, like you could have children, or you could have people around you that emotionally fulfill you, or you're in a place of like, I don't know, like emotional satiation. Is that right? I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it's like you've moved away. You've, I think you've gone through a recovery period where you've moved away from like some level of toxicity or unhealthy environments, even thought patterns that you could have had. And you really appreciate now that you have, it's like you've built this environment, like community around you that has helped you to find a level of emotional fulfillment. Whether that's through other people and having support, or just in your little family, or just yourself. It's like you've just found, I kind of get like there's a level of contentment. Maybe it's because before there wasn't, and now it's like there's like gratitude for having emotional fulfillment, even if it's not. I mean, it kind of, it's like it is enough. But then I also get a feeling like maybe it's not finished. Like, you're grateful for what you have, but you're like not quite finished. I guess that would make sense if you're like, you know, listening to a love reading. How does this person see you? How will they see you? Oh, okay. So they could be Libra, or you could be. Or they could just see you as very level-headed and balanced. Or like emotionally regulated, which would make sense if that's what they've been working on. Like, they can see that in you. They can see that you're level-headed and you're not. You don't just react to things out of, you know, being in a state of dysregulation. I think they see you as a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start. Right, what will your relationship be like? I'm kind of getting like a visual of like an iceberg, how like all you see is like the bit on the top. Like, see like these mountains, it's like the green, little bit of green on the top, but there's like all this underneath. So I don't know if it's like maybe people from the outside only see this, they don't see like everything else that you have underneath, or whether it doesn't initially seem like it's a lot or enough, or I don't know, but I feel like yeah, underneath it's like there is so much there. Maybe, you know, it's just under the surface. I wonder whether over time yous will just slowly, I don't know, like go deeper and deeper and learn more and more like about each other, and it will just grow more and more. Yeah, it's like there's a level of like depth. It's going to be a lot of depth to the relationship as time goes on. There'll be more and more depth that's uncovered. I wonder whether you will both bring up, like surface up subconscious wounds and like things like that you will be able to work through together. Yeah, it's like that. I feel like this is all like based on like emotional fulfillment and water and emotions and that depth, the subconsciousness stuff. I think it's like he's both prioritized that. Maybe he's both prioritized that kind of growth. And as time goes on and your relationship strengthens, you'll both work through it with each other. Like, you both might trigger it within each other, but then also work through it with each other. Without judgment. Or maybe you both need to remember that we don't judge. I think they'll be like, yeah, I think you will like have this understanding, hopefully with each other, that like that this happens without Like you may potentially be triggered by each other and then realize it's an opportunity for growth, and then work through it together and stay grounded and calm and like rational for the most part. I see a lot of growth in this relationship, and it does seem very healthy. I almost feel like maybe from the outside people will just see this like it's like a perfect wife and groom, like perfect married couple or something. And maybe this is for like if you are in a relationship already or just in general, but it's like people see like maybe they see it as like, oh, it's perfect and like everything's great, like the grass is so green in their life, like, but like you actually get really deep with each other and you do like work through all of that subconscious stuff together, and it's not always like just fun perfect times. There is like substantial growth. It's like deep and dirty, but you come out the other end. Yeah, it's definitely not superficial, that's for sure. I think also by going through this stuff, it brings you closer, and your relationship becomes more passionate. Yeah, I think that's all pile three. I hope that's provided some clarity, and I hope it makes sense for you. Let me know in the comments. I would be very interested. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.